Greetings, good people. I have a little message this morning about detachment. One of the virtues of our Catholic faith and really of Christianity in general has been a proper understanding of detachment. And sometimes that gets confused, I think, to say that we should be detached from everything in this world since it is temporary. I don't think I think that needs to be nuanced. Let me put it like that. As humans, we are called to live fully and to enjoy the abundance that God shares with us and with this world. Jesus did that. He had good friends. He enjoyed nature. He lived fully and deeply. He had attachment, obviously. I mean, he wept at the loss of his friend Lazarus. He was deeply connected with his disciples, especially with the apostles. He wasn't afraid to enter in. He wasn't holding back. So I think there's a couple things we can hold on to here that help for me, even as I go through this process of leaving this parish that I love so much, and so many things here that are just really a part of my life now after 15 years. And that is to remember that where's the source of all that we have? So the things that we love the most, the things that we're most attached to not forget that those are gifts from God and that ultimately they're entrusted to us, that we can enjoy them, but that we can use them for God's glory. And when I talk about honoring God, which is a phrase that I use in my own personal life and in my own personal kind of assessment of how I'm living, honoring God means to try to please God in everything we do. So to please Him with the attachments that we have and to not think that we should be pulling back. In contrast to that, there's a line that I read years back from Corrie ten Boom. I think it was in her book, The Hiding Place, or in one of the follow-up books from that. And she was talking about her sister who had died in the camps. And she said, I've learned not to cling too tightly to the people I love because when God peels my fingers away, it hurts too much. I understand that. I'm not sure that's a very healthy way of living, or it needs to be nuanced, because I think we do hold on really tightly to our loved ones, those of you who are married, to your spouses, to your kids, to the skills that we have, the people that are a part of our lives, to our health, to our pets. To remember that all of this is temporary is appropriate, and to know that, yeah, things can get peeled away from us, and they do. But that's not an excuse to kind of close ourselves off and to not live deeply and fully and to be really, really connected with all of that. Do you see the difference there? I think you do. I try to live with that. And I think that there's a great gift in that, to know that God is a God not of scarcity, but of great abundance, and that He wants to bless us and He will continue to bless us, and that this is not heaven, that we are in this journey, on this journey, and in the journey, part of it is loss and the cross and the resurrection. It's all a package deal. So think about that with your own life and with the things that you cling to the most and that you're most attached to. Live them with gratitude, remembering who they came from, and use them in a way that honors God, that pleases God. And I think we're pleasing Him fully by doing that. God bless.